Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Colder Clubhouse. Spring day, nice and musky in the room. First group. It's not that bad. We only have about 4 or 5 kids here, so it's not too bad. But we're going to talk about a topic that, has never come up before. So let's introduce ourselves from my left to my right. Introduce yourself, please. Give me your name and your age.
Hi, my name is Elidla and I'm 8 years old.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, my name is Nelia and I'm 7.
She's 7. And last but not least,
My name is Jaylene and I'm 8.
8 years old. Welcome all to the podcast. Today's topic, I'm going to throw it out there. We're having a little discussion beforehand. And just the homeless topic came up and food drive and stuff like that. So who would like to take it from there? Okay, you can go first. Tell me what's your intentions. How do you feel that we could get this done? Let's talk about it first. What would you like to do?
What I would like to do is get it like those big cardboards.
Yeah, little box. Get a box.
And a Sharpie and make it like a poster.
Okay, I can help you with the artwork. So what's the purpose? Why are we gonna collect? Who are we gonna give it to? Sometimes we only think about these things like for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that. But there's people that need all year long. Like they say, sometimes even the people that work, we're one check away from being a person that has to go to a food drive or something like that. So who do you think we should we need to find a group. We need to find somebody to give it to. We need to find a church. Am I boring you? The podcast just started a minute ago. Okay. You tired? So how old are you? 7, 8?
8.
8 years old. What are you tired about? You went to school.
I've been to school.
And? You didn't go to school before me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been to school since 6:30 this morning. You didn't even wake up then. Yeah. It's shocking, right? I went to school. That's where I work at. And then I come over here at 2:30. Then I start this job to 6:30. And I'm way older than you. And you're tired and you're 8 years old. Too old. So don't get this guy's still yawning. Get on my podcast. Get out of here. So what should we do with this food that we're gonna collect?
Or we can give it to kids.
Oh, you want to give it to kids for us? Oh, so you wanna? This is that. Now we're talking. We're going to collect food, right? And then give it back to maybe members of the clubhouse that might need it. That works for me. So then we don't even have to go to another organization. We just keep a box here and we'll be like, hey, take a few. And that'll be cool. Or maybe we could put it in little bags or something like that with a note. Like, we were thinking about you. Hope this helped you out. Like little notes on the cans. That'll be nice. So that they know that it came from individual kids. So I guess this is now we're getting good. We should get a can, right? And on the can, the person should write a note. Like I know it's not much, but I hope this can help you or whatever. Then you put the can in the box. Then I do the same thing. Hey, I hope that whatever this makes your day or something like that. And then everybody writes a little note.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a few.
No, we're gonna get this rolling. We're gonna get this rolling right after this podcast. We ain't playing around. This is you spoke about it. We're gonna do it now. We need to find a box. We need to get the artwork. So we need who's the art teacher now?
Me.
You're not the art teacher, Miss Nicole, but she's doing pottery most of the time, right?
No, she does. I think art the most.
She does the art the most and pottery sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it. I'm calling Miss Nicole right now, and we tell Miss Nicole we need your help. We need to get a box. Which I'll go look for one downstairs.
We need
I know, but we gotta start off small. We don't want to have a big box and 2 cans. So let's start off with a small box. Wait till that fills up. Then we get a bigger box. And a bigger box.
I'm talking about like a cardboard where it has like a sign of like.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same. But I don't want to get a box as big as this table.
Yes.
We don't have a space for it. But we'll get one that's half, almost like a pamper box, about this big. And then we'll move on from there. And as that gets full, we'll get another box, or so forth and so on. We'll figure it out. But we need Miss Nicole to decorate the box.
But my question is, what is gonna be inside the cans?
or whatever you have at home. If you got yams, you got chicken noodle soup, you got a Chef Boyardee, you got a can of spam, some green beans, corn, anything you have in your cabinet, everything that you have in your cabinet, and you ask your mom, hey mom, could I take this can because we're doing a food drive. That's it. So, but everybody has to participate. You all have to bring a can of something.
Yes. Tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll start. We'll start tomorrow. We'll
Okay.
collect the cans tomorrow. Are you gonna bring a can, sir? You bringing a can? Boom, we got you. You bringing a can?
Yeah.
Boom, you bringing a
If
can?
my mom lets me.
Okay. I mean, you could also bring like Lipton soup. Something that's like that. Ramen noodles. I don't know what you have at home. What you have at home that you could bring? Tuna fish is wonderful. What do you have at home that you could bring? You don't have nothing at home? A little macaroni and cheese, huh? Oh, macaroni and cheese. I may eat that though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know why.
What you gonna bring?
Spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti's good. You could bring pasta. You could bring stuff like that. You could bring pasta, but I think the canned goods are a little better because
Yeah.
the pasta, it could be open. It could be open by mistake, and canned goods is better. Oh, you guys sleepy again. I spoke to you for 10 seconds and I cut him back off. So yeah, so let's all say now that we're gonna bring a can of food tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Thursday and Friday. We got okay. So you're bringing yours on Friday.
Wait,
if you're not sleeping.
Since on Friday, we have Camper's Choice. Maybe instead of doing Camper's Choice, we can work with you.
Don't be taking my job away from me. Usually on Fridays, I don't have a class because I'm editing. I got to edit all the podcasts, and that's the only time I get to do it. But we need to get the word out, so we need to ask all the other groups. So I'm gonna text the groups, and I'm gonna be like, hey, we're doing a food drive. See if your members in your group could bring canned goods. We'll try it. And you know what? We'll see what happens. I'll speak to my boss about it. But from your mouth to my ears to her ears, maybe we'll get this done. We did it during the pandemic in front of the building.
Ooh.
Yeah, like when people, we were giving out food to people that couldn't get to the supermarkets and all that stuff. And I know that it's an important thing to do, especially to give back in your community. That's always a good thing. So I'm in for it. You want to lay down? Are you gonna participate in this podcast?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Talk. What you got in your cabinet? You'd be looking at the cabinets all the time. What's in there? You got cup of noodle soup or something? You see, cup of noodle soup. You throw some hot water on that, and it's done deal. Every time I talk to him, he's doing it. I'm taking you off my podcast again. He's over. Yeah, we need to do something. That'll be a nice thing. We'll figure it out from this point. All right, what else could we do? I know there's other people out there that are needy. There's a lot of homeless people. We're gonna try to just help out community first. Maybe we could branch out to something else. Who's an important person or important group of people that we think we could help out? You raising your hand? I'm talking to you.
Since you said that that last year, I guess you said.
Yeah, during the pandemic,
Yeah, you said that you did it outside of the building. Maybe we can do that, and we can put the box on the.
the only problem with that is that someone will have to stand out there and do it. Before during the pandemic, and this is something I'm going to tell you for real. During the pandemic, a lot of people weren't coming outside. Some people feel embarrassed to take a box or a bag of food because they don't know what people are going to say. Oh, you don't got no food in your house. People just make fun of people.
Oh.
So in order not to embarrass anybody, we could just put the items in a table and have them take whatever they think they need or whatever they would want. It's some people don't care. Some people will just be like, I'm not embarrassed. I'll take whatever you give me. But some people will be embarrassed, to be like, oh, let me grab these 4 cans, so that I could take them home. You need a nap. You need a table or something. You need to go back to kindergarten and take naps. We'll figure it out. Now you got my juices. You got me thinking. So we'll figure it out. Um, has anyone ever done a food drive or any volunteer work in any way?
Not really.
No, you never done it before.
No.
Have you seen them like in your school or stuff like
Yes,
that?
yes, yes.
Okay, so maybe this time you'll participate. The only one that actually has done a food drive is over there, which you need to get up, please, and give him the headphones because you're not participating. He at least has done a food drive. Come on, man. Seriously, you have to get up. Like I'm not. Every time I talk to you, you're yawning. So you're not participating. Just get up and give him the headphones, please. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Um, so yeah, so I think that these drives are important. It is a helpful way to give back to the community. It is a something that makes you feel good. I mean, helping people is always gonna make you feel good. I hope that's why we do it. We don't do it for money because it's free. Sir, you just need to sit down, find a seat. Okay, put the headphones on. Beautiful. Mic down a little bit. Introduce yourself. Let the people know who's there.
Hello, my name is Francis and I'm 7.
Okay, Francis, welcome. So Francis was on the side; he was an audience member, but he said that he has done a food drive. So I wanna ask him what has he done and who was it for? Francis, it's all you, bro. You've done a food drive before. Where, how, when, why?
I have a I did a food drive because um people need food and I give it to people at church and poor.
Okay, so you gave it to the people at church and poor. Was there a reason for you to start the food drive? Somebody just asked you to, and you said, "Okay, I'm gonna bring some food." So tell us the reason.
So I did a food drive because some people might need food because they might not have food and they might be hungry.
Okay, so you did it to make sure that that you gave back and no one was hungry. Um, so how do you feel about this food drive that we are attempting to do? Since you're probably myself and you are the only ones that've done a food drive before.
I feel happy because I never had be, do a food drive, but now that I did one,
Now that you did one,
um, I feel confident about it.
okay, that's good. So now you feel confident. You know that it's helpful. You know that people would appreciate it. Okay, so that's it. I mean, I'm good with that. I think we're gonna go all down on this food drive. I appreciate you, and I hope you'll bring your cans. Please ask your parents first, because I don't want them to say you brought the tuna fish that they were about to make some food of. So, last but not least, what you got to say?
Maybe when we're done with the food drive, maybe we can update
Yes,
people.
we could do a part B, and we could be we could
For
say
real?
that it was given to certain people, how you felt, how was the reaction, did we collect a lot of cans, so forth and so on. So I think that it'll be very important to stop playing with the mic. It'll be very important to do the food drive and actually to give back to maybe some of our members because we don't know if there's people here that are hungry. So instead of reaching out to the churches and all that first, we'll start off with small. We'll get the word out to every group member and every group here, and tell them that we're gonna start a food drive, and to see if they could bring a can in, and then we'll put a box downstairs and see if anybody is needy and they could take whatever they need.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be nice, a nice gesture as they call it. And then we could reach out, maybe give them some pamphlets on nutrition or other ways to make sure that they using the food for good purpose, and try to bake some good stuff. Don't bring me like a sloppy Joe. Bring me like a can of corn, some
No,
peas,
no.
maybe tuna fish, like you said. You got tuna fish. If it's the good white, solid white tuna,
Oh,
put it on
also,
the side because that's the one I
you
like.
know those little tiny cans? I used to eat these a lot. You know those tiny cans that have like 3 or 4 sausages on it?
Oh, salchichas. Oh, those are
I have
slamming.
those.
Those are
Me
great.
too.
You had those too.
I used to
We're
eat
all a
them.
Spanish family here, so you
I
know those
used to eat them every single morning.
salchichas
Me
are
too.
slamming. You ever had arroz con salchichas? You never had the rice and the salchichas in it?
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
good.
God,
It's better.
it's so good. Don't even get me hungry. All right, so you got tuna fish. What you bring? A salchicha? I know you got a can in your house. Boom, can of salchicha. What you got over there?
Salchicha.
Salchicha. Okay, so you
bring
what you bring?
something else.
You gonna bring? All right, come on, man.
Nothing.
I don't know what I got.
You know what?
But I definitely got some pork and beans or something.
No,
I'ma
I don't know
bring
what I'm gonna
corn.
bring.
I'm gonna bring nothing.
I'm
No.
gonna bring corn.
Corn is good.
I don't know what I'm gonna bring.
Okay.
I
First,
think I'm gonna
first
bring-
ask your parents. Tell them what we're trying to do, you know, and you know,
For
and,
now,
and
I
get
think-
get their okay first. I don't want to get in trouble and you bringing me the beans that your mother's trying to cook or something. So ask your parent, is there anything that we could give to? We're
For
trying to do
now-
a food drive, and is there anything you could give? And if they say yes, grab whatever they give you. Cup of soup, Lipton soup, all that stuff is good.
For
Ramen
now-
noodles.
For now, I'm just gonna get nothing.
No, you're gonna attempt.
now.
No, you're gonna ask your parent, and there's something in your cupboard that you could give.
What if I don't bring it?
Come on, man, don't do that. There's people out there that are hungry. We're trying to do
know,
something
But
productive.
I don't have cans.
You don't have cans. Everyone got something canned. A can of tomato sauce, something spaghetti in a
have
can
none
or
of
something.
that.
You got something. Who's your mother? Who picks you up? What time? Don't make me go downstairs. I'll ask them. I'll ask them as
I
soon
don't
as they
know.
sign.
I don't know what time she comes.
Okay.
I just know.
I'm gonna
her
figure
name.
it out. I'm gonna put the word out. I'm gonna put a poster downstairs. Parents, please bring a can in for members.
Yeah,
or
do it,
something.
do it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a couple of parents. I want to do a podcast with parents.
Yay.
I want to do a podcast with parents. Just in general, just
It's me.
how they like the system, how they like the clubhouse and all that stuff. Because I know a lot of parents,
My mom would definitely say no.
she don't want to do a podcast.
No.
Me
Why not?
too.
My mom is too shy.
Maybe after she speaks to me, she won't be shy.
So is my dad.
Everybody's shy, but when I start talking to them,
I'm
they're like,
not
"Oh, I didn't
shy.
know that was fun." That's it. It's only headphones and a microphone. That's all it is.
And talking.
Yeah.
And sitting.
As you can see, most of the time I talk anyhow, so I'm a talker.
For me,
No, but I'm saying even with parents, I'll talk to the parents and I'll, tell them why it's important for the podcast and why it's important to have them, give a canned good or something like that.
For me, I like talking and I love doing it.
Then you see, you could be my co-host. No one's gonna say no to a kid. If I put a table outside with two people, hey man, can I ask you a question about this? They're not gonna say no to you. They say no to me. I'm a little creepy looking, but they ain't gonna say no to you. They're gonna be like, "What you say, honey?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh, we're trying to collect cans. Is there any way you could bring a can good?" Especially when you see them walking from the supermarket with a bag. Just let me get that can of salchichas. Put it right here. Try and give it to somebody else. Let me get a can of tuna fish, sardines, anything.
I'm going to tell my mom if I can bring 3.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. She's trying to bring 3 things. You're trying to bring nothing. Just remember that nothing you bring, somebody's going home hungry.
I'm trying to.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot or nothing, but someone's stomach could be growling because you like, I don't want to bring nothing. I don't want to put nothing in my book bag. I'm bringing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm
Put a
bringing something.
post-it.
No, we're gonna do a poster. I feel like hanging up now, stopping this podcast so I can get to work. I think I got a lot of things in my mind.
Do it.
I got my boss over here sitting down. He's taking notes. He's part of the kitchen and all that stuff, nutrition and
My
all that
mom
stuff. So
only says yes to papers.
she only says yes to papers. Well, let me tell you something. Your mother's gonna say yes if she want to keep you here. So that's what I'm gonna tell her. I said we're trying to show your kid something that's valuable, and giving back to anybody is valuable. They'll agree. Don't worry about it. I'm a parent. No, I can't say no to a kid. All right, guys. Thank you for the good topic. It was a wonderful topic, and we're gonna have a part B once we start giving out these cans to somebody.
Yay.
All right, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here. Stay tuned to our food drive.